Hey guys, welcome to the 7th video of my Pride Castle series. This video has no theme, it's just some framework to set up for some shorter videos later. Instead of my normal commentary, I figured I would tell you guys some work stories in this video instead. Before we get into it, please hit that like and subscribe button and feel free to tell some of your own crazy work stories in the comments. Enjoy the video! So for the past year I've worked at a Taco Bell. Maybe you can already see where I'm going with this. We've had a lot of questionable customers, Karens, tweakers, the like. There was this one time we had an elderly man come in who had placed a mobile order on the Taco Bell app. We were already working on it when he came in, but he seemed unusually agitated. After less than 5 minutes waiting for his order, he had already started complaining to staff members about how long his order was taking. This happened to be during a period of time where we were understaffed nearly every day, and this day had been one of our best in a while. We finished up the order soon after, and I brought it up to the customer. The first thing he said was, "I need mild sauce. You don't have any out in the lobby." The thing was, we were out of mild sauce that day. We were due to get our next shipment that night, but we had run out earlier that morning. So trying to be polite as possible, I said, "Unfortunately, we're out of mild sauce today." And then he goes, "Well, I can't eat this shit then." What am I supposed to say to that? He's literally acting like he's about to throw the entire 15 plus item order away over the fact that we're out of one of our types of sauce. Mind you, we still had our 4 other types of sauces, including breakfast salsa, which is like the mild sauce but chunkier. At this point, I just turned around and walked away because dealing with hysterical customers is above my pay grade. Luckily for us, he left as soon as I walked away without causing any more trouble. This next story takes place on a particularly busy evening, while our lobby was completely full of customers. I was the only one making orders for the lobby at the time, so the wait times were at 10 plus minutes, and there was no one available to help me. Some of the people who ordered would go outside and chat while they waited, so sometimes when I called out an order, no one would come to pick it up. When that happens, I usually just write the name on the bag and set it on the counter until they come back inside. After I had gotten all of the orders done, there was still one sitting on the counter from maybe half an hour earlier. It was cold by then, so I ended up throwing it away because it would have been a food safety hazard to serve to a customer at that point. Maybe 20 minutes later, a guy came storming in complaining that he never got his Fiesta veggie burrito that he ordered. I could tell that he definitely wasn't in his right mind, and he was moving very erratically. He also had several gashes on his face, not openly bleeding, but they looked as if they were only a few days old. I told him, "Let me go grab a manager so we can get this sorted out." Usually I would just remake the burrito on my own, but he was making me kind of nervous because he was clearly aggressive, and I wanted someone else around just in case. He said, "No, don't go get a manager, just make my fucking burrito." To which I responded, "Sir, I have to report issues with any orders to a manager before I can remake them." And he said, "Fine then, go get the manager." So I said, "Sir, I am." He looked kind of confused, but I'm not entirely sure why. I don't really know what was going on in his brain. By the time I came back to him and told him that I could remake his burrito for him, he started apologizing for his behavior, telling me he had been going through a lot lately. He was like a completely different person. I was happy to accept his apology because none of my customers have ever really apologized for treating me like crap. I remade his burrito for him and he was on his way. After he was gone though, this DoorDash driver that comes in all the time came up to me and said, "If I ever see him talking to you like that again, I'll kick his ass." Which I thought was really funny because that particular DoorDash driver is always kind of rude towards the employees when he comes to pick up his orders. This next part isn't about rude customers, but about the weird items some people order. For example, we once had someone who came through and ordered a fresco cheese quesadilla. Fresco means sub-dairy to tomatoes. What they ordered was a tortilla with tomatoes on it. That's it. We've also had people order chicken quesadillas without cheese, so just sauce and chicken. Some people order a taco supreme with no sour cream or tomatoes. The difference between a regular taco and a taco supreme is the sour cream and the tomatoes, so they could have just ordered a regular taco and it would have been cheaper. Another weird one I've gotten is a cheesy bean and rice burrito with no beans. Just the rice, nacho cheese, and creamy jalapeno sauce. Now, what I order from Taco Bell is by no means appetizing for most people, but a tomato quesadilla is hard to beat. That's all I have for this video, guys. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.